Welcome back to Wario Land, and now we're going entering the Parsley Woods.
Parsley
Alright.
Woods. So, what is everything going to be made ready? Parsley. Oh, parsley is what. I think parsley is what my family uses when we make spaghetti bolognese.
Gotta have lots of spaghetti.
What's parsley supposed
Herb.
to be?
You don't know what parsley? Okay. Parsley is sort of like a type of, okay. It's normally attributed to onions. It's basically this thing that you can cut up, but in the case, it's like these tiny circular vegetables that have a nice crunchy taste, and they're basically used as a seasoning in many cases, or a topping.
I'll check in a bit.
I gotta ask though, why is it that Italian plumbers always manage to find their way fighting the most incredibly weird things in platformers?
Oh, so that's what parsley is. Okay. We just call it a completely
By the way,
different
sprite flickering made that ghost disappear for a whole second there.
Well, that's the danger of you playing these old games nowadays.
Alright, checkpoint, but I don't really need it, so.
Alright.
Gotta love the sound effect he makes when he swings his arms while swimming.
Yeah. Alright.
Coins! Alright. Boing. Ooh, awesome. The jet hat.
Alright.
Ooh, nice.
So, remind me again, well, we'll see later, at what point of the game are we? Like, halfway
We're almost at the end. The next part after this is the finale.
Alright.
This is still kind of a short game, but that's what the next game is for. Because the next game, Wario Land 2, that game has insane replay value for a Game Boy game.
Alright.
Wario Land 2 is where this team that's been designing the Land games, Wario Land 2 to me is where they've hit their creative peak.
I saw the Did You Know Gaming episode about Wario they made recently. Alright.
So yeah, basically just don't fall.
Yeah, kinda cheating, considering the level design is supposed to be challenging.
Well, they gave me a jet hat, I might as well use it.
Yeah, it's legit.
That's basically the main thing, is that it was a similar thing with the rabbit hat in Super Mario Land 2. The main reason why I think this team dropped the power-ups in Wario Land 2 is because they don't seem to know that they're doing very well. They always have one power-up that's incredibly overpowered.
Well, that's kind of the same thing here.
That's why I'm saying, remember the same team, Mario Land 2.
No, I know, but I mean, there's just one power-up doing the most part. The others seem to be a bit useless.
You just went right through the bomb.
Basically, the way these bombs works is if you touch there you go.
Ta-da! There you go. Let's see
And
what happens.
And now we dried the lake. Ah, good old Wario, destroying the balance of nature.
Yes, all for the sake of money.
Yeah.
Of course.
He's like a walking, living corporation.
So he's the embodiment of EA.
Yes. Ooh, shots fired, Whips.
Like that's the most original comment I ever heard.
Especially because you usually don't really like that kind of joke.
Yeah, I got bored.
Well, at least now I got it. On MP3, so now I can save this rare moment forever.
No, wait, don't.
Oh, so now it's working.
What's plugging?
Oh, well, Now my PC Skype seems to be working properly. Go figure.
That's okay.
So,
Well, we'll start.
Oh, trade
yeah.
level.
We'll start a new call
no,
after.
it's okay.
We'll start a new call after this game.
Indeed. I'm just gonna go ahead and try and get on via my
Well, actually,
PC laptop Skype, 'cause-
actually, Jova, you're not recording anyway. Why don't you just try doing it now?
Huh?
Go ahead.
I know. That's what I said I was going to do.
Go ahead then.
Okay.
Do-do-do, do-do-do.
Meanwhile, we're bouncing on platforms because, platform.
Why would a platform game be
Ooh.
without the
No
platform?
platform.
I
All
wonder
right.
if there's any extra lives out there.
Ah.
And now I'm picturing Wario as voiced by Alana Manella.
So what are you saying to you?
Don't you
Well,
mean
your
Rob
good voice
Paulson?
for Bubsy.
Well,
Well, actually,
I'm just saying I'm a good voice for that little shit.
Jova, Alana Manella voiced Bubsy in Bubsy 3D, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but
So-
for the majority, Bubsy was voiced by Rob Paulson, the poor guy.
So,
Yeah.
so basically, Tio is saying I can do a good voice for in my opinion, the worst gaming character ever.
Really? Bubsy's the worst? I mean, don't get me wrong, Bubsy's no gem, but he's the worst video game character?
Remember, Dwebs, you're saying that there's a video game character out there worse than Jody next to Jova.
No. Well, even besides Jody, I mean, I can think of a heck of a lot worse video game characters.
Yeah, me
Well,
too,
I'll
actually.
put it this
Like
way.
that guy from Right to Hell Retribution.
I guess it's not so much that I don't agree with you about Bubsy being bad. It's just like, well, Bubsy never really stood out that much to me. I mean,
Well,
it was
Just
a
that
bit-
happened to be in a sucky
He's a-
series of games. That's it.
he-
He's just another failed mascot.
He's basically Jibanyan done horribly wrong.
Yeah, so basically, Tio, you're saying is I can do a good voice for that guy.
Yeah.
Implying that it's hard to do that voice. That it's just do your typical annoying voice.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms?
I,
Okay, Tio,
you know, the sad thing is,
You have no
you know,
idea what kind of worms you've opened now.
Gotta love how I
Yeah.
left the duck there stunned while
Yeah.
leaving.
yeah.
Yeah, stay there to die, Doc.
And you know the sad thing, guys, is the fact that Landon Minogue's Bubsy voice is actually an improvement over Rob Paulson. Yes, the legendary Rob Paulson's Bubsy voice.
I don't know, Jover. At least Rob Paulson's Bubsy voice doesn't make me want to claw my ears out.
Oh shit, now the clouds are trying to kill you.
Well, remember,
yeah.
Theo, if we can have in a Mario game the freaking sun, trying to kill
Yeah.
Mario, why not clouds?
Oh yeah, speaking of Cloud,
And also
I
the
saw
return
on,
of Dying Ducks soundtrack.
speaking of Cloud, I saw on an SSMB status earlier today, like, you know that meme that people remembered about old man yells at Cloud,
Yeah.
Yeah, what about it?
and then that got connected to his appearance in Smash Brothers.
Yes, what
One
about
of the
it?
one of the SSMB members was playing on the Miiverse stage of
And someone recreated that image on Miiverse.
yeah, someone recreated the guy,
Abe Simpson.
Abe Simpson shaking his fist, and it conveniently appeared right next to Cloud. So it really did look like old man yells at Cloud.
You know the funny thing, Dwibs? It's actually not as much a coincidence, since actually the Miiverse stage is specifically programmed to have posts relating to certain characters, specifically the ones who are playing in it.
Oh great!
Yeah.
Great! I can imagine all those.
Well, Jova, since you played that much of a game, does it least that stage? I know it's a bit of a stupid question to ask, but does that stage have a filter for the posts?
Yes, you do
I know
have the
that
option.
it's Miiverse, so I'm expecting dicks everywhere or something. But
Which sort of filter are you asking about? You mean the kind of like, well,
I don't say spoiler threads because they're very
Oh.
difficult. I mean, no, I mean, and no safe for work threads because Miiverse is notorious for having, a bit of a rancid side.
well, a Miiverse in general already sort of has, the thing that, spots out explicitly lewd stuff. So, yeah, for the most part. However, when it comes to wording, and of course people drawing words, let's just say you may see some colorful text.
Yay.
Oh well.
Not that it isn't funny as all heck. I mean, I guess it's as best as you can without getting, say, too unkid-friendly. Although to be fair, since we live in a world where parents are actually taking their kids to see the Deadpool movie, honestly, I'm not even shocked at this point.
Well, that's the blame. The blame has to be on the parents in that case.
Oh, absolutely. It's just like, well, I mean, if we live in a world like where parents, are taking their kids to go see Deadpool, I'm sort of starting to see a lack of filtering.
Yeah. Yay, train
Which,
level.
in some cases,
that
is
reminds
kind
me-
of a good thing because, okay, in some cases, it's parents finally respecting that their kids can take on some more adult stuff. Of course, not the obvious sexual stuff, but some more adult stuff. Not dumbing down to kids.
Yeah. That reminds me. Have you guys seen the most recent commercial for Zootopia? It literally said, "Why don't you go see Zootopia? You've already seen Deadpool." They actually saying that.
Really?
I saw that actually. Yeah,
Really? A Disney movie referencing
Deadpool.
a Fox movie.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not just the fact that it's the Fox movie, but again, a Disney movie referencing Deadpool. And people
That
were
kind of
once
seemed
saying,
to me, at least, remember, Pedro, I haven't seen the movie, so of course I know you're telling that it's awesome, 10 out of 10 and stuff. But that one of the things that, at least from the trailers I saw, is the movie seemed to have a lot of things that will be dated in like 2 years or something.
Not really.
what do you mean by dated?
For example, the over-analysis on, the Apple tablet mock-up.
The what? Sorry.
Well, the Apple devices are still going today.
I know, but one of the rules 101 of movie, making Apple jokes is kind of being redundant by now, and it will be forgotten in 2 years.
Wait.
There were Apple
I've
jokes?
seen.
I thought they
I've
just
seen the
used
movie.
Apple.
Dude, Theo, I don't know where you're getting that because
The
I've seen the
The
movie.
leopard tiger guy uses.
Oh, that! No. Okay, I get what you mean now. Okay, no, that the joke is not the Apple device itself. The joke is them putting their heads on the Gazelle, who's the Shakira character. Basically, they make video. Basically, Theo, it's an app. It's not the device itself. It's that there's an app where they can put their own heads in a character, so they can watch themselves dance with Gazelle, and they use that as their own personal porn thing. So no, it's not at all an Apple joke. It's actually more about it's actually more about the characters being kind of perverts.
All right.
Pedro, don't you spoil the movie 10 out of 10.
It's a joke. Anyway,
I don't care, you still spoiled it 0 out of 10.
He didn't really spoil it, since, apparently it's seen in, some media.
I mean,
it's accessible to everyone. Now, say if he spoiled something that, say, you can only really see by seeing the movie, okay, that's spoiling. It's like the equivalent of spoiling the Spider-Man being afraid of knives and Amazing Spider-Man joke.
Zootopia is
in practically every trailer.
Zootopia is the best animated movie to handle themes of prejudice since Land Before Time.
Wait.
What?
Wait, from what I saw I saw the trailers for Zootropolis, what we're calling it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Funny, I never the trailers I saw never really gave any kind of hint whatsoever that would be tackling prejudice.
Well, that's the thing, Dwebs.
Well,
If
that's the thing,
the
Dwebs.
thing,
It's like,
if
well,
the trailer
maybe-
showed you, all the dark shit that goes on in that movie, trust me, parents will probably not even take the kids to see the movie because that movie gets dark.
One good thing I hear is it finally tackles the matter of prejudice in a way that finally gets people to address it.
And what's great about
shoehorning it too much?
What's great about the movie is that it's not even racism in specific. It's just prejudice in general, and it does it in a multi-layered way. And it's not preachy about it. It still keeps the story going, the murder mystery thing.
I feel like if they made a Peppa Pig movie about the financial crisis.
Trust me, this when you see the movie, you'll see exactly what I mean.
I know it probably wasn't the idea, but my headcanon is Zootopia is Disney's official actual apology after all other
Hey,
apologies for Song of the
Teo,
South
what if I
doing
tell?
it badly.
What if I tell you that one of the issues Zootopia tackles is how horrible Donald Trump is?
Wait, what?
Yes, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not saying how exactly, but there's a character in that movie that's basically a way for them to take a jab at Donald Trump for being a horrible person.
I still
Alright.
can't believe The Simpsons may or may not have called Donald Trump all those years ago.
Okay, who's the boss in this case?
It's a ghost.
Oh, that one with the lance?
There you go.
Really?
There
you go.
He's invisible, basically, so...
You have to throw its minions at it. Okay.
The reason for this is because he's supposed to be, blinking. The problem is that the splat flickering makes him invisible, basically. There you go.
Yay, more coins. Alright.
Alright, so now that we're done with the Parsley Woods, now it's time to go to the final world in the game.
Alright.
Syrup Castle.
Wow. Not ominous at all.
Yeah, totally not evil. Totally not evil.
Like, doesn't fit along with her pirate theme though.
Well, Theo, that's the thing. She's an evil, she's the villain, therefore she needs to have an incredibly ominous fortress.
Castle, yeah, I guess that's legit.
Yeah. Okay, hey, Phil. Not for nothing, but do you think this huge castle in the middle of dark clouds with a giant skull on the top might be kind of doing some kind of illegal stuff in here? Nah, you're being paranoid.
Alright.
So judgmental.
That's not right,
So
actually.
judgmental. So people are not allowed to have incredibly ominous-looking castles in stormy places. Come on. That's stereotyping, bro. As a... Okay, hold on. As well Kappa from Look Watch would say, that's stereotyping, bro. You still there, Whips? Oh.
I guess not.
Alright. I guess he got called. And so did Jova, so I guess it's just us then.
Alright.
The interesting thing is that even though... The interesting thing is that, okay, basically we're still technically...
Alright, I'm back.
We're still technically in Parsley Wood, so I'm guessing right now we're supposed to be getting to the castle itself. Which is interesting because Wario Land 2 kind of does this a bit where a lot of times the first level... let's say for example we're playing in a particular section where you're supposed to get somewhere. Usually the first level of that particular section is always get to X. So yeah, even though Wario Land 2 pretty much reinvented the whole formula, that thing stayed at least. Alright, now we're actually in the castle itself.
Number 38.
What time are you guys at?
That would be 18 minutes and 17,
Oh.
18.
Go to...
Okay, I'm paused at 18:45, 46.
Count you in.
Well, look at the bright side, Theo. At least these ducks look like they're alive instead of being tortured like in Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Yeah.
Alright, Jova, get ready in the click.
Alright.
Alright.
There we go. Alright, let's go.
I just realized the jet hat is quite possibly the hat that looks the most like Wario's regular hat in this game that you
Yeah,
get to wear.
it kinda looks similar.
Yeah.
It just still looks a bit squashed down, and also with the turbines.
And and the wings.
Mm-hmm.
Standing tall.
On the wings of my dream.
Okay.
By the way, speaking of sitcoms, has anyone heard about Fuller House?
Oh yeah,
Wait, what?
the Full House sequel.
Fuller,
making
yes.
fun?
Full House is coming back as Fuller House.
Is it going to be a new cast, or they're going to get some of the old actors?
Definitely some of the old actors. Let me see how it is for the most
I
part.
don't even understand that. I mean, Full House, is it even remembered by pretty much no one nowadays? Do they really think people are going to care?
That's like doing a reunion of the cast of Friends.
Or even better, as the Power
Now,
Rangers...
Perfect Strangers, now that's something that could use a sequel.
This is like the Brady Bunch reunion all over again.
To be fair, at least with the Brady Bunch, they were iconic and people make comparisons to them even to this day. Whereas, well, with Full House, I mean, what's really known about it? Oh, yeah, the twins.
The Olsen twins. The twins that... no, actually, even the Olsen twins don't get... No, I don't think...
Yes.
Oh, invincibility theme. Hold on.
The only cases were in the twins that the only good actor was the third sister.
Let's see.
So there you go. That's the invincibility theme for this game. Alright
Let's
then.
see. The series centers around DJ Tanner Fuller, a veterinarian, widow mother of 3 sons, whose sister's best friend. Okay, new character. Most of the original series ensemble cast have reprised their roles on Fuller House, some in regular roles, with others in special appearances. However, Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, who alternated in the role of Michelle Tanner on Full House, do not appear in the first season.
Oh.
Keen.
Oh wow, now we're in the torture chamber or something.
Yeah.
So, overall, the premise with Fuller House is that there's a mother who's a widow, and she has 3 sons and a daughter.
Whoa!
Alright, let's get this again. There we go.
Hey, wait, come to
Those
think of it,
axes.
Fuller House sounds like a gender-swapped version of Full House now that I think about it.
Fuck.
Ouch. Yeah, this section sounds a bit... Alright, so
Okay.
what happens?
There we go.
Does the castle crumble or
No,
something?
it starts exploding. Yeah, okay, question. Syrup, why would you have a block that allows you to blow up your own castle?
Well, I was feeling very intoxicated that day.
I guess.
I was intoxicated on chocolate.
Did you just say chocolate?
Maybe.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, course 39, I guess, yeah.
Alright.
So now it's just a trek
Wait,
up the
sorry.
castle to bring.
Yeah, I guess the final boss will be Captain Syrup herself, I suppose.
Well, of course. Well, actually, Teo, she will only be... basically, we're gonna fight her genie. Because she has a magic
okay.
lamp with a genie.
Cheater.
Well, the thing is, Teo, all she is a hot chick with boobs. She can't really fight.
Wait.
Who's a hot
Did this
chick
come
with
out
boobs?
before or after?
Syrup, our villain. Welcome back,
Syrup.
welcome back, Lips.
That's odd. This came out... Wait, let me see.
Syrup, this game came out in 1992, I think, or 3.
Ah, yeah. So it did come before Shantae. So I guess if anything, Shantae took inspiration.
Oh well, of course, it's no secret that WayForward took inspiration from many of all Nintendo platformers and stuff like that too when they created Shantae.
So Risky Boost is pretty much a more butch version of Captain Syrup. She can also fight for herself when need be.
Well, yeah, actually, yes. The Captain Syrup would look will look right at home in a Shantae game. So
Hey guys, let's play a game. It's called Pin the Arrow in Mario's Butt. Say Wario's Butt.
I'm sorry, who are you, little lady?
Those door axes, Lips.
I'm the guys that hold that axe.
Wee.
So yeah, those blocks with smiley.
Diego, you
So yeah,
say?
so yeah, every time you touch those blocks with smiley faces, they'll send you upwards.
I'll spring you.
Yeah.
Wee.
We're here for one
Right.
reason and one reason alone.
Money?
Well, okay, 2 reasons.
It's always
Profit?
about money.
3 reasons. Okay.
Greed?
Actually, no. The third reason is to make sure that that little fuck Wario, it dies.
Hey, wait, I was already voicing for Captain Syrup.
Captain Syrup died. I'm his replacement.
Also, according to Wario Land, the Shake Dimension, Syrup is supposed to have a voice that's kind of like Rouge's voice.
Really?
Yeah, and by that I mean the more recent Rouge.
Was it Karen Stratton?
Yeah, the Generations one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's to say here about me getting killed off and replaced?
Didn't you read the script?
Oh, you mean the script that I'm ripping out, shredding up to pieces, and throwing in your face right now? Idiot!
Do what you like.
Alright,
We're
what's
in
the
the
next
internet
treasure?
age.
The next
Just
treasure,
for that, I'm putting you on the front line.
a ring.
No!
All right, guys, break it up.
No, we're
Alright,
playing as the
corresponding to
characters.
the ladder.
It's the very last treasure.
Ruined the immersion. 0 out of 10.
Yes. I'm such a spoil sport.
Mr. Duarte, immersion wrecker.
David Cage's worst enemy in that regard.
If Cage ever makes any...
Well, that just begs the question. How much polygons do you have, Pedro?
I'm not sure.
I think he has about 1,600,992.
Well, I still have more.
That's specific.
Wait, so I have more polygons than Jody?
Yes, of course you do.
Okay.
I don't count my polygons. Wait, I've forgotten. When he introduced Detroit, did he mention polygons in that?
He did. Well, okay. He didn't say polygons in the actual conference.
He said polygons once, I believe, but he definitely did mention the thing that got Page.
He did. He Jova
he
even
made a
mentioned.
drinking game out of it.
Jova even mentioned. Okay, take a shot every time, and I actually got my bottle. Except I had immediately 1 minute after I started the drinking game, I had to abort because David Cage went into emotion overload, so I had to stop because of serious risks.
Yeah.
That could be something. Portuguese man dies because French person says emotions too many times.
And then David Cage
I'm sure Troy Baker would make a quip out of that.
and then it comes out on the international gaming news, and David Cage gets seen as the guy who accidentally killed me, so he will no longer be popular and his games will flop, and then Contact Dream will go down the tubes.
Again, Pedro, don't forget the part where Troy Baker makes a field day out of it.
Yeah.
So all in all,
Right,
it's
next block.
I guess
So
your
I guess-
sacrifice wouldn't be in vain.
More parts of the castle be destroyed, I guess.
Yes.
Syrup.
Basically,
Divide,
basically,
conquer, and
basically,
blow up.
Truly, interior design is his best.
Basically, for some reason that we'll never understand, Syrup has 2 switches in her castle that make her castle blow up. Don't ask me why. I guess it's a design. I guess it's a design choice by the architect. I don't know.
It's like in Spy Kids 3, where there's a switch, one to shut down the game and the other one to release the toy maker.
All right, everybody. In the finale, we'll see all endings and end the game.
Alright, see ya.
All right,
See you, everybody.
See ya.